position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring.
Let's go, bro. What the fuck you doing? Waiting on you, gang.
And it's going to be so hard to operate under these
Ready to
conditions.
get that ass bust.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go to the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He lobs one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the
Might as well quit this shit, my boy.
And the balls will call on
Might as well get a different team, bro.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking
Might as well get a
forward
different
to the
team, bro.
punt. He takes it at the 45, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Offense in a bunch formation. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, it's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Intercepted the defense.
Give me that fucking.
He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He might want another play. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorns!
GG, my boy, GG.
Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The play action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if they're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Manning. Under fire. And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Texas! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Rushes on him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. One final play before the end of the quarter. Right back to the air on second and 10. Trying to set up the screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll...
Yeah, we'll get some more practice, bro.
Guys, it is Texas Texas who holds the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either
just quit this game, Mo.
or you've got to be more physical up front.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
That's reeled in. It's Staley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Volunteers will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Complete. It's a seam wide open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this.
Yeah, GG, let's get another one, bro.
Coming out with it, it's Matthews. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That is how you finish a play with some serious physicality. Nice job by the defense. He gets 1 yard, and you do the rest. You hit him, and you make him feel it. Next time he catches the football, he's going to be like, dang, where's that dude at?
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, just quick this thing,
You just heard every offensive player go, oh! For a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break.
He ain't gonna come back. Huh? He ain't gonna come back?
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Say no more.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Is that my team, so?
Tight end. Tackled almost immediately.
Oh, your team just
the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's his 4th interception of the...
GG, my boy.
What's the matter?
Come down here, bullshit.
down here bullshit, ain't you?
Mm. No. Celeste ain't have all the fucking money, so I gotta meet her again. Like, dumb shit. Why she spent the money at the beach? Like, how you spending your money? How you spending their money before you even secure the house? And you middleman at that.
They done expanded the time to 3 a.m.
One time,
For the last day to start.
3 a.m.
You. Babies.
Hmm?
Babies. Aren't you fat? I feel like real fat people have fat hands too. You have like chubby hands. You don't. You have normal hands. You got a blister on your hand? Where you get a blister from? It hurt?
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop. 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's Manning. Unloads it left. Got his man. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires left. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They give it to him again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Moore to the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Dances away. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hit as he throws.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas!
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Moore will throw. Got it behind the line. It's Whittington. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Turning it on. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ducks! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Start at their own 27-yard line. Reads and fires complete. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out. You recover it.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making the play, forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Whittington. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. To the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. It'll be 4th and goal, and it'll be a tough one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with the field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fired. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes.
He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Whittington.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense and pressuring the quarterback.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've only converted one time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Moore to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean,
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Tight end now in motion. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Manning. Finds his man, it's Moore.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes a catch at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he added the extra point. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To the air on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this
continues to fight for yards. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to the back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the 1st down and contact.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a... turn. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He's going to go for a big one. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Oregon! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Simpson. He's going to take a shot right away. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense, Ernie.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one
lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Moore will throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Scrambling away. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Whittington. Still on his feet. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track.
Lost one deep down the right side. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period, and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Alabama on 4th. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra offensive linemen, the tight end, You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up, and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
He's looking to pass. Now adjusting. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Miller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback may change this route. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a huge play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 4th down, going to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
31, Alabama, 6.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Simpson. Looking left. A strike downfield. Oh, he got loose. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown time. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Whittington.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Moore to the air. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Stewart. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throwing right. Complete downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Oregon. Fitted in the window for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Miller with the ball. Still on his feet at the 35. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
He lost one down the sideline. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.